Hey guys, my name's Elizabeth here at iRoofing. I'll be presenting our software today and showing you how we can help you increase your efficiency, productivity, and your closing ratio. Our application allows you to create unlimited instant measurements at no additional cost, access directly to your manufacturer's products where you can simulate what it will look like using a live photo of the homeowner's house, place an order directly to your distributor, sign all of your contracts electronically, organize your clients, and customize your own sales presentation. So from the main screen of the app, I'm going to take you directly into the About Us section. We do customize it with your company name, logo, and provide the space to insert your own visual and text presentation. You can add in photos about your company, your staff, any special licenses or certifications, any great customer reviews. Here's one of our own, Eric from Untitled Roofing. We've helped them double their closing ratio and increase their productivity by 40%. Any roofing materials you specialize in installing or additional services which you provide can be presented here. And of course, adding in informational tidbits to help the homeowner understand the process is the best way to educate and close the sale. So here we have a great example of how you can do that with a roof system breakdown and showcase your company's work to help complete the transition into building their confidence and closing that deal. And next, we'll go into the measurement portion of our app. Our measurement portion of the application allows you to instantly measure a roof at no additional cost using satellite imagery, drone imagery, roof plans, or blueprints. And that's going to be with our Sketch My Roof tool. I'm going to be measuring from satellite imagery. It's 2960 Windell Boulevard. And that's actually in Windell, North Carolina. I can find that just by putting in the zip code and selecting search. And this will give me a direct overhead of the property with the grid lines on screen to help me center it out. All I want to make sure is my corners are at 90-degree angles, my ridges and eaves are as straight as possible. Then I can go ahead and select measure. And this will lock the grid on screen where I can zoom in and zoom out from the image. We can access additional imagery such as the street view. I can identify what's the kind of roof system I'll be working with. This is actually the fire station in town. And I can also step into the bird's eye view, which gives me a 360 view of the roof. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it, look at my main ridge lines, rakes all around, there's no hips. It's a pretty simple roof. And in the center of the screen, you'll see a large crosshair tool. Go ahead and mark my point. It's as simple as dragging my crosshair tool where I'd like to make my point and just using one of my markers. We have one on the left and one on the right. I'm using the one on the left and just moving with my right hand. Now, this allows you to go ahead and create your sketches the day before to spend more time with the customer when you're actually out on field. I'm going to connect using that same point of ridge. Go all the way across the eave, close it, and you'll see the program has calculated the distance in between each of the points that I've created with our tags. I can go ahead and hide those tags. You can sketch out dormers if there's dormers on the roofs and overlays. Now, for our labeling parts, we have ridge, hip, valley, rake, eave, flashing, and step flashing labels, which is simple to insert just by tapping on the line that you would like to label. Here are my eaves, my rakes. What this is going to do is calculate our individual linear measurements as well as our totals for each part of the roof. And next, we're going to go ahead and input the pitch. The program does not calculate the pitch for you. However, with the views available, you can closely estimate the pitch and always verify when you go on location. And I'm going to use the bird's eye view to create my estimate of the pitch. This is about a 212. If it's anything different when I go verify, I can instantly change that and generate a new report. And I'm able to go ahead and generate the report. Before, I'm just gonna show you how to scale verify any of your linear measurements. So let's say this measurement that I have at 92 feet 11 inches is actually 93 feet even. I can go ahead and input that on-site verified measurement, press OK. And what our program does is recalculate and adjust the scale to fit that verified measurement. What you're telling the program is point A to B, this is what the linear measurement is. So the program recalculates C to D to E to F. I'll just take that away and go into the report. We can save it to a client's profile, which I'll go more in detail in our customer database. The report is branded to your company. We have your company logo on the top right-hand corner. The total area we've identified in square footage, how many slopes, the square footage for each individualized pitch. So if we have multiple pitches, our total squares including a 10, 15, 18, or 20% waste factor, which you can choose from, and the square footage for each individualized slope. The second page details a linear diagram with each of the individual linear measurements, as well as the totals calculated for each part of the roof. The next page has our roof area square footage for each individual slope, the total area square footage, our total slopes, and our square footage for each pitch. And the last page is our color-coded pitch diagram, a gradient scale of light to dark dependent on our low to high pitch. And we can share this document via email, Dropbox, Google Drive, and also print it out. You can generate as many reports as you'd like without any additional charges. Now, the great thing about our measurement tool is we provide free and unlimited training and support to each of our clients. We do show you how to work with the satellite imagery, how to work with the blueprints, and we will also train anyone on your staff. And next, we'll step into the catalogs feature. This is where we have all of our manufacturers sorted out and displayed by type. So we have shingle, tile, metal, slate and shake, siding, and underlayment catalogs. We can filter based on which manufacturer's products we do install and based on our location. So we do have the catalogs categorized into regions for you. So for the purpose of the presentation, I'll be using a shingle catalog, and I'm going to choose Certainteed. We can customize the catalog itself. You can sort by the profiles that you do install. For example, let's say I only install Presidential Shake from Certainteed. I can hide the additional profiles just by closing the eye, and I can choose which colors I would like to install. I'm going to go ahead and expand one of these views and choose a product. Now, with our catalogs feature, you can go through all of the different colors with the client, and if they like a particular color, you can take it directly into the simulator instantly. You can also get a quote, place an order, order a sample, view the technical information. So getting a quote, it's very simple. Our material order list is completely customizable. We can add or remove any of the materials from this list and manually input the quantity which you would like to order. Our contractor information is saved. We can input the job information, where we would like the delivery, and what type, so either ground drop, rooftop, or store pickup, and submit. Based on your location, you'll have a list of distributors to choose from. We can add in a specific distributor for you. We can choose one, submit our order over, and this will populate a material quote form. We can customize the email recipient address, so if you're using this in-house and would like to send to one of your staff members, you can do that as well. And what the material quote form details is the materials we've ordered with the quantity provided, our product manufacturer, profile name, and an image attached, our contractor information, job information, and delivery type and address. So this allows for less mistakes when you're ordering. And next, we're going to take this product directly into our roof simulator tool. We do have two different options. We can either take a live photo as we're going on location, or we can load in an image that we would like to work with. I'm going to be loading in an image to demonstrate the capabilities. Now, to highlight the roof, all I have to do is tap my finger and select the area that I would like to sample the product on. So tap and just basically holds, move it where I would like to go. Now I'm going to edit the product once I have it drawn out. And here we go. Just highlighting out this last slope. This is where we can really present the wow factor to the homeowner and provide them with an additional service. Now, besides just being a roofing contractor coming to sell them a very expensive roof, I'm helping them design what the outcome of their home is actually going to look like. And here we go. Now, in order to make the product look more realistic, I'll go ahead and size it to scale. I'm going to choose a shingle for this roof. I'll continue with my editing options after I've loaded in the material I'd like to work with. We do have metal, shingle, siding, slate and shake, and tile manufacturers. For our shingle manufacturers, we have Atlas, Certainty, GAF, ICO, Owens Corning, and Tamco. So I'm going to choose one color, one profile from each manufacturer. The Natural Timber ANC from Tamco. From OC, I'm going to choose one of their True Definition shingles. I'll choose that Harbor Blue. From IKO, let's see, let's go into their Cambridge profile. And I'll choose the Desert Gold. GAF, let's go to their Timberline. Very nice product. Slate. Certainty. Work with Landmark. And I'll choose one from Atlas, their Storm Master Shake. Now I'm going to choose just one metal sample color to give you an idea. I'll go to Englert and choose a slate gray. So we have quite a few manufacturers. We can figure out if we have yours on here for you. I'm just going to resize this profile a little bit. And in order to edit it, I'm just going to choose the shingle that I would like to work with. You can go ahead and tilt that perspective. Rotate the product and make it look more realistic. Let me actually scale that out to a higher pitch. Here we go. This one has a slight perspective one way. And this one needs to be tilted just a little. Now, we can compare multiple colors on the same roof. I've highlighted the area and scaled it out to size and go through the different options. The great way to do it is to choose the different color options that the homeowner would like to work with, and you can save that list to your materials. And what you can do is just have them scroll through the colors. That way they have a more personalized experience. And that's what the metal looks like on there. Just delete that slope out. This is also an unlimited feature with full access to training. We will show you how to simulate the different products, and we'll also train your salespeople. You can print out as many of these images as you'd like and also email it and save it to your photos. For example, let's say the wife is taking quite a while to make her decision and she wants to verify with her husband. You can always print that image out or email them a copy. That way, you can speed up the decision-making process. Our customer database gives us a full overview of our territory where we can sort out the jobs based on their status. So we have lead, estimate, sold, in progress, or done. You can also import any of your existing jobs through an Excel template sheet we have preloaded onto the application and sync to export and import using Dropbox or Google Drive. Now, once we select a profile, it'll take us to the zoomed in location. and we have the options to either contact, ask for directions, or get more info. For each profile, we have the client's name and contact info, their billing information, insurance and adjuster info, any job number and important notes. Now, staying organized in sales is one of the most challenging parts, so we've created an excellent task setter to allow you to stay more organized when you're out in the field. So instead of scribbling a quick note on your notepad, you can just take your iPad out and go ahead and input any important task, calls, emails, or notes after you've visited with the client or before. You can sync this directly to your Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, or Outlook Calendar. Now, this really records everything and organizes each part of the application we've gone through. So our catalogs are saved under chosen products. We can choose the products the homeowner has selected and save it directly to their profile for access. Any property photos when we've gone on location and inspected the roof. The roof measurement report which we've created. The simulator sample photos. Any material orders we've placed. You can import your own contracts and documents directly into the application. You can just go into Add More, select a contract. Now, we can't change existing text, but we can load in the date, text, and also sign. To load in the date, we're just tapping and holding. You can go ahead, select the date, input a customer's name, and I can go ahead and sign. So you can load in your service agreement, any special pricing sheets or contracts, anything that you need out in the field. And you can print that out and send it to the client via email if needed. Now, the great thing is this has allowed us to transition throughout the entire process on the same device which we started from. So the customer feels more open to the sale since you're not bringing out any pen and paper. And next, we'll go into our calendar option. Each update, each task which we've created on iRoofing is automatically updated into this calendar for us. Thank you for taking the time to learn about iRoofing. It's been a pleasure showing you how we can help you improve your business. Our monthly pricing is very simple. For $129, you can become a month-to-month member with no contract, and that includes 3 users, with full access to customer service, support, and training. Our Gold membership is $17.99 with an iPad shipped right to your door with a case, stylus, and cloth, including your 12 months of service, with customer service, support, and training for all 3 of your users as well. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I will hope to talk about how we can help you meet your needs. Thanks.